truth, when the new year starts to come around, I honestly feel kind of like disgusting and gross and kind of ugly, if I'm being honest. So before 2025 comes ringing our doorbells, we should take the time to have a little glow up moment. When I say glow up, I don't mean change your hair, change your clothing style, change everything about you. I mean, let's just do some self-care to make ourselves feel revitalized and feel brand new again. But not only are we just glowing up today, I'm also going to give you some tips so that way we can continuously grow in 2025 and we're not staying stagnant. But if you've never seen me before, I'm Emily and I love making beauty/lifestyle content and sometimes a little bit of girly educational videos. So if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe so we can hang out somewhere in 2025. Okay, first, while we are sitting here at my vanity, we are going to go ahead and oil our scalp so that way we can promote some hair growth. I like to brush through my hair just to get any of the tangles out and also to stimulate my scalp so that way we have some more blood flowing, which also helps with hair growth. I do this for about 5 minutes. You can also go up to 10 minutes, but honestly, I get really lazy sometimes and don't feel like doing that. Headband on or else my bangs are gonna drive me nuts. Okay, look insane, that's fine. Now we're gonna clean my makeup brushes. If you keep your makeup brushes dirty for too long, it can cause acne, and honestly, I can't tell you the last time I washed these makeup brushes. So kind of gross, but that's what we're gonna do because obviously they need to be cleaned. I just bought this e.l.f. brush cleaner and I think it's new. I think they just released it, but it's like kind of like a bar of soap in here and we're gonna try it. And if it works well, great. If not, well, I don't know what else to say. Self-tan, I'm going to dry brush my body. And what this is good for is exfoliation, blood circulation, lymphatic drainage. It has so many different benefits. There's also charts that can help you with this on like Pinterest or literally just online. But basically you want to start from the bottom of your body and brush up. You always want to brush towards the heart. And then once you get to your chest, you're brushing down because obviously you're brushing towards your heart. I just like to do this before I self-tan or before I shower just for the exfoliation purposes. We're back in the bathroom. Now we're gonna self-tan. I am not an expert when it comes to self-tan whatsoever, but I'm trying to be because when winter comes, I just get super pale, especially since I dyed my hair darker. I just feel so pale, and I think that's partly where some of my winter depression comes from. But I have these. This is for your face and this is for your body. They're both by B-Tan, and honestly, this is not dark enough for me, but I have only been leaving it on for an hour and you can wear it up to 4, so I think I'm gonna do about 3.5 today and just see how it goes. But before we do this, the other day I did wax my armpits for this video, so let's get to that. So to wax my armpits, I'm going to use this sugar dough wax, but the only ingredients in this are sugar, honey, and lemon juice, I'm pretty sure. So it's like super natural. And I've used this the last, I think, 3 to 4 times that I've waxed my armpits, and it's been the best. Literally the easiest process, so much easier than actual waxing. Now I'm gonna paint my toes. I don't know what color yet. I do like to keep up with like my fingernails and my toenails being done. I don't know why. I think I was just raised that way, honestly. Like, I'll every now and then go and get a pedicure, but I don't let them paint my toes because one, it's cheaper for me to do it myself, and two, I've had issues with ingrown toenails when I go and get my toes painted. And same with my fingernails. I do them myself because I, one, don't trust anyone to do them the way I like them, and two, it's just expensive and cheaper for me to do myself. So we are just gonna do toenails because my fingernails are already done. I'll let y'all know what color I end up choosing. So I ended up going with Pink Bubble by D&D. This came in a bundle with other like nude-ish pinkish shades, and I love them so much. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my toes because, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of weird. But they look cute nonetheless. Okay, now that we're clean, we are going to dermaplane our face, and I recommend this to literally everybody. You may not think you have hair on your face, but I promise you, you do. And what this is good for is one, exfoliation, and two, it helps your makeup lay a lot smoother. Like, I am so overdue on this, and my makeup earlier today just looked so bad. So bad. So I'm excited to finally get this done. Some people like to use an oil on their skin. However, if I do that, I break out really bad. So I just use water. You can kind of watch my technique in the video to see if you want to do it. I don't feel like I should be the one to educate you on how to do it, but I learned by watching somebody. So if that's enough for you, definitely just see how I do it and see the technique and do it yourself that way. If not, I would look up a video. There are plenty of educational videos out there. I like to try to do this at least once a month just to keep up with it, sometimes twice a month. Also, when I do this, I like to fix my eyebrows as well. I used to wax them and it was so great, but that was when I was in esthetician school, and I no longer have the wax to do that, which I should just buy some. But honestly, this is so much easier. This is everything that came off of my face. Now, just for my regular nighttime skincare, I do this Curology skin treatment that is custom made for my skin. I absolutely love it. I talk about it all the time. Not sponsored at all, but I just do this and my moisturizer, and that's all at night. But later we are going to be doing a face mask because I feel like my skin just needs extra hydration. It is so dehydrated. And also my skin today is just feeling like I rubbed it raw because I washed my face 3 different times today because I was filming short form content, and it was a lot of putting makeup on and taking makeup off. Before we do any other skincare, I am going to blow dry my hair. I like to blow dry my hair before I go to bed because if you sleep it wet, it is more prone to breakage. For long form glow up, try to blow dry your hair before you go to bed. I know it's very tedious, but it will keep your hair from looking damaged in the long run. Before I blow dry my hair, I always use a heat protectant. This is the Heritage Heat Protectant Spray. This stuff is amazing. And then I go in with the IGK Instant Repair Serum on my ends only. If you put this on like your roots, it will make it very greasy, so just use this on your ends. And then I swear this Heritage Argan Oil is magical. You will notice a difference in how soft your hair is after one use. It's amazing. I put this on my ends every night before bed as well, just to reduce any breakage or any split ends. our teeth so we can teeth whiten. And also when I brush my teeth, I like to use a tongue scraper. Honestly, the best tip that I have for anyone to glow up is hygiene. Like, it is always hygiene. If you want to glow up in any way, you better be showering, you better be taking care of your oral health, you better be bathing yourself, washing your hair. That is like the biggest thing for any glow up. But I recommend tongue scraping because obviously your tongue is like where your bad breath comes from. So tongue scraping is a necessity. So for teeth whitening, I'm going to use this Guru Nanda brand. This is my favorite brand of teeth whitening strips. I've tried so many, and these come on top. And I'm pretty sure they're like really cheap as well. But you can leave them on for 30 to 45 minutes, which is great. And they're for sensitive teeth. Let's talk hydration, because hydration should be the first like main tip to glowing up. However, it's the one that I struggle with the absolute most. I am terrible at drinking water. I know that sounds crazy, but I highly recommend getting an emotional support water bottle. And if you don't know what that is, it's just basically a water bottle that you really love and one that you would not mind taking with you everywhere. One thing we absolutely don't want in 2025 is dehydration, so stay hydrated. We are going to do some red light therapy. This mask is absolutely freaky. I'm looking to get a new one because I honestly don't know how good this one is, but we're gonna use it for the time being. So red light therapy has many benefits, just some being good for blood circulation. It can help your skin to slow down aging. It can help with dark circles, dark spots, acne, etc. So we're just gonna do this for maybe like 15 minutes and then we'll move on to our next self-care step. Talk like herbal teas with y'all because I just recently this past summer got into drinking hot tea. I'm from Texas, so I love ice cold sweet tea, and anytime anyone would bring up hot tea, I was like, that's absolutely disgusting. I even tried a few times to drink it, especially when I was sick, and I just couldn't do it. But this past summer I got into it because I was introduced to a brand called Cycle Tea on Instagram, and basically it's a different tea for each phase in your cycle. So like menstrual, follicular, ovulation, and luteal. If you hear noises, the washing machine is literally in the room behind me, so sorry about that. But I do have endometriosis, and I suffered with my period for a very long time because, first of all, didn't know that I had endometriosis, and second of all, was kind of like too young to even worry about it. I didn't even know what it is when I was diagnosed with this. So when I found out about Cycle Tea, I was so excited, and honestly, these teas helped me so much, especially the one for your period, because it helps reduce cramps and just helps with like energy and all that kinds of stuff. But also at night I like to include the Yogi Dream Tea, and I actually just started including this. I've been having trouble sleeping at night recently, and this has been helping me a lot. So I think herbal teas are definitely something you should look into, even if you don't struggle with like PMS symptoms or like menstrual problems. I've just done a lot of research, and there are so many different benefits to drinking herbal teas, and I just think that everyone should do it. But this is gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully this gave you some insight on how to glow up for 2025. It's a little different than a regular glow up video that you might see with someone dyeing their hair and doing their makeup and all stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I love those glow up videos. I've made one myself, but there's nothing like a self-care glow up and just learning about different ways that you can glow up throughout time instead of just like within 24 hours, which I tried to make this video a little bit of both, within 24 hours and over time. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Love ya.